Mga ka-teammates, ang ganda ng araw ngayon Dahil dito, gusto namin kayong isama sana sa aming lakad. Kung saan? Well, mamaya ko na lang siguro sabihin, kailangan mo munang sumama. Sa mga hindi pa nakapanood ng ibang vids namin recently, nandito pala kami sa Bohol. Tapos na kami sa karamihan ng water activities, island hopping at diving. So as we near the end of our visit here in Bohol, we decided to do country driving naman. I-try nating puntahan ang mga iba't ibang tourist destination dito sa Bohol. Dito kami sa Panglao Island, and today, we will try to travel up north to Tagbilaran, Loboc, and some more up north to Carmen, Bohol. Mula dito sa aming hotel, we will take the Panglao Island Circumferential Road to Tagbilaran City. So we will pass through the Borja Bridge that connects Panglao Island to the mainland of Bohol, particularly Tagbilaran City. Then going all the way up to our first stop, Loboc River for the Loboc River Cruise. And from Loboc, we will drive some more up north to Carmen to take a visit to the famous Chocolate Hills while we pass through the man-made forest in Villar Town. That is our driving route for today, mga ka-teammates. So, come on, let the fun begin! Ito guys, kita nyo si Katz, ang driver namin, kasi she really loves to do long drives. Pag pumupunta din kami sa ibang bansa, siya usually ang may gustong-gusto mag-drive. But since all of us four can drive naman, we will do alternately pag nagsawa na siya. This highway consists the Panglao Circumferential Road that will connect us to Tagbilaran City. So we are now passing through Borja Bridge, one of the two bridges that connects Panglao Island to Tagbilaran City. This bridge is the one that is located on the eastern side. After an hour and a half drive from Panglao, we are now here in Loboc on our first stop for a river cruise. Ito ang reception area, which has a hotel lobby ambience Maganda, malamig at malinis. Dito, very efficient ang reservation. Centralized na ang payment, so wala na yung parang sa jeep na nag-aagawan ng magiging pasahero. And then, you will be assigned a particular boat and uniform yung set meals nila that they cater in every boat. So wala na rin yung hanapan kung sino at anong boat ang mas madami ang menu. You will be given a ticket for the cruise with an inclusive buffet lunch on board. The cost is 800 pesos for about an hour ride that goes up and down the river. The Loboc River Cruise is a significant highlight in most Bohol countryside tours. It usually comes inclusive of a generous buffet lunch or dinner that is served right on the raft. This floating restaurant also has singers and musicians that are on board to serenade guests while they enjoy popular Filipino dishes. So you can start with your food as soon as you get on board so that you will have ample time to stand up and enjoy the breeze along the side of the boat. Cruise starts from Loay Bridge near the Church of San Pedro. The raft moves along the river until it reaches a small portion of Busay Falls, from which it maneuvers for the return trip. This river is one of the cleanest rivers in the country. From the surface, it glimmers a milky jade color, and thanks to the ferns that grow along the banks. This time is a monsoon month, the water seems to be muddy because of the periodic rains that comes with the season. After getting the most of our lunch, we had the best view along the river. guys, di na namin napigilang sumayaw. Well, kahit pilit yung mga kasama namin, we gave the best performance of our lives. And why not? Sabi nga nila, just dance like nobody's watching. Life is too short not to enjoy. After all, happiness is free. After an hour of cruising and eating, we are now ready for our next destination. Next destination is Carmen, Bohol. This is where the Chocolate Hills can best be viewed and visited. And along the way is the man-made forest of Bohol. The Bohol Forest is a man-made mahogany forest stretching in a 2-kilometer stretch of densely planted mahogany trees that are located in the border of Loboc and Villar town. What you see are only the mahogany trees that looks like thousands of sentinels guarding the road, standing erect and forming a green canopy above. That's what makes them look so attractive. There is no designated parking space here, so we decided not to get out of the car anymore for safety reasons. Vehicles passing through the forest are very speedy at this time, so we only took aerial footage of the highway, which looks so amazing. Now, we are starting our ascent to the Chocolate Hills. Shoutout nga pala kay Zerin at Maha na nagsasabing na bawasan daw yung mga chocolates dito. So tara, bilangin nga natin kung totoo na may tumangay sa ibang chocolates. Nandito na tayo mga teammates. Pero teka, mukha ang taas nito ah. Sabi nila, there are 250 steps to the top. Pero di bale, the way to the top starts with the small steps naman eh. So go! Then, kunyari, picture-picture lang sa gitna. Pero hinahabol ko na hininga ko dito. Pero game, laban lang. Makakamit din natin ang tagumpay. The Chocolate Hills appeared to be seemingly endless when viewed atop the hill in Carmen Town. The viewing deck gives you a 360 view of the hills as far as the eyes can see. The famed Chocolate Hills are not only 2 but more than 1,268 cone-shaped hills, a very strange geological formation that has baffled a lot of geologists. The hills are spread over an area of 50 square kilometers or more, and they vary in size from 30 meters to 120 meters in height. What's unique with these limestone chocolate hills is that they are only covered in grass and the cone shape is more or less common to all, although differing in sizes. The hills look chocolatey only during dry season, when the grass withers and turns into brown and looks like giant chocolate kisses. The first time Mark and Neil came to this place was 11 years ago. They were still in grade school. So we want to document again their experience here in the hills 11 years after. Kami naman, wala lang. Feeling millennial lang. So yun, nung napagod kami, nag-start na kaming bumaba. Oh ayan, si Paps, kawawa ka naman. Wala kang kamalay-malay sa iyong paruroonan. Ikaw papunta pa lang, ako pabalik na. So good luck na lang sa blood pressure mo sa taas, Papsi! And that wraps up our visit to this place. So dito na nagtatapos ang aming country driving tour. Since kasama ka pa rin naman namin hanggang dito, Pekenemen, click mo na yung subscribe button and notif bell para sa mga susunod pa nating adventure. Like and comment ka na rin para usap tayo. So between now and then, see you next mga ka-teammates. Goodbye Bohol. I love you all.